Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our little tarot corner. Allie from Toe Tarot here, and it is Sunday, and that means it is another Sunday sit-down playful pondering. Today we're going to keep it a little simple. I'm going to be using my White Newman Tarot by Liminal 11, and I will be using my Lua Lenormand by Marie Bento at Divine Muses. I will be using my very special art deck, Messages from My Cats and Dogs by Tammy Kaufman, who did the Diaphanous Oracle and a couple other beautiful projects, and I just love her art. And we're also going to pull a message from my Chicken Transition Oracle by Shauni at Empathic Chicken. I will link everybody below that I can. Obviously, we're going to be using my Creative Divination Sessions book by Jamie Sawyer. So let's dive right in. As per usual, I have shuffled already, but I'm going to do a little bit more. Okay, 1, 2 more jumpers. You feel good. 1 more. You. Okay. So we have the 7 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 5 of Wands. So it looks like it seems to me like we have become socially exhausted. It seems like we have kind of been tapped out of humanity, as I like to call it. And it seems like we're kind of falling into hermit mode because of that. You know, there may have been times where we've needed to stand our ground with people this week. There may have been times that there were kind of intense, maybe emotional discussions or passionate discussions, arguments this week. And so it seems like having to defend ourselves through that and kind of stand our ground has just kind of made us want to shut down this week. So I definitely can understand that. There's been a lot going on, and us personally, we needed a quiet weekend at home too. We didn't really do much, like had our groceries delivered, like totally got away from people this weekend, and it was wonderful. Except we did do brunch with our family today, which was nice. But other than that, we kind of retreated and stayed home this weekend. We just kind of got through our work week, finished what we had to do, and got home and retreated. So let's use some Lenormand cards up top here to see what we can kind of expect for the week ahead here. And these are a little bit bigger than my tiles, but I wanted to shake it up today. I've got lots of pretty decks that don't necessarily fit these spots, but what is fit, right? And I think Jamie would be proud that we're using different things. Okay, let's see. So we have mice. Yeah. We have house. And we have dog. Okay, so as I talk, I'm going to have to play around with these here, so forgive me. It's that Virgo OCD nature. So I'm kind of seeing the same message again in Lenormand form. Seems like there was lots of kind of chit-chat and just kind of pick this last week. There was a lot of that type of energy. It may have been kind of being drawn into gossip or the rumor mill or whatever it may be, just kind of just eating away at us. And so the home is it's a symbol of safety. It's a symbol of security, being comfortable, those types of things. And our dog card is a symbol of that loyalty and that friendship and that comfort. So it seems like this is kind of echoing the tarot in that from that just nastiness of last week. Seems like we definitely retreated and kind of took a break. And I don't know about you all, but we did hang out with our dogs and kind of realign ourselves with our familiars and what was comfortable and what made us feel good. So that seems to kind of be the message for the week going forward too, in that we just kind of need to remember to keep ourselves centered, to keep ourselves aligned with what does keep us comfortable and with what does make us feel secure, even if, you're gone from home for your work day or you travel out of town for work like me. It's bringing that feeling of being home with yourself and remembering that in the end, at the end of the day, this little idle chit chat doesn't matter. These arguments are not necessarily yours. You just have to be secure in who you are, secure for what you believe in, and stand by that, and know that you have people who support you and who care about you in your life that you can confide in. And maybe that would, maybe that sort of will help ease the burden and the anxiety from the day-to-day that we go through. So I really enjoy that. So now let's pull a little card from Messages from My Cat and Dog. Again, this is Tammy Kaufman's art. She hand-painted every single piece, and they're just beautiful. I've showed several of her art pieces that I have purchased from her on my Instagram, and she's just mind-dazzlingly talented. And this is a very, very special oracle that was not widely distributed, and so I feel very, very lucky and privileged to have my own copy. It feels very sentimental and important to me. So let's see. Paw prints stay on the heart. So yeah, kind of echoing that sentiment that we were just talking about of, even if you're not literally at home anymore, maybe it's, we've all got to get on with our week, so it's time to kind of bust out of that hermit mode and get things done. But that doesn't mean that we can't take the energy, the feeling of the recharge that we've been having at home or away from people, or, even if it was just a mental break from everything, it doesn't mean that that suddenly has to go away again just because we're in the daily grind for the week. It's all about a feeling. It's all about remembering what's important and taking that comfort with us. So I really like that message for us this week. Now let's go ahead and pull a card from the Chicken Transition Oracle. This is another hand-created deck by Shauni, and I love it. She's such a cool human, and there's lots and lots of good messages in this deck. So our card is Intention. I will. Energy plus intention equals manifestation, and holding on, our dreams come true someday. So again, it's kind of echoing what we said here about what is your intention for the week? What is it that you are wanting to see happen this week? If you are intentional about bringing that energy of peace and stability and comfort, dependability to others, and allowing them to bring that energy to you, it will be a week where you're able to ignore those little mice and do what you've got to do. And now this side here feels really sad. So you know what? We're going to pull a diaphanous oracle card too. Hang on. Leave it to me to be ill-prepared. Okay. All right, so this is Tammy's Diaphanous Oracle. And again, this is a deck. She's now sold out, but it's just lovely. It's abstract landscapes and super comforting and lovely, and I love it. So let's get one more message for the week. Kind of tie a bow on our reading here. Ooh. Contemplation. Okay. So to me, I feel like this is asking us, what are we going to keep in our brains this week? What are we going to have as our overriding energy? What do we want to be thinking about when we interact with others in our lives? What is it that we're hoping to see? So it's kind of also an echo of the Hermit. It may be a good time to kind of set yourself up for this week. Manifest what you are wanting to see this week like. And remember that you do have those people that support you throughout all the difficulties and the little mice eating away at things. But it's up to you. So today I feel like we are being encouraged to pause and pause. I'll see myself out. But we're being asked to pause and reflect, contemplate on what it is that we want to see this week, what it is that we are going to uphold and defend, and knowing that we are able to create the scene that we want to. We are able to provide that stability and that dependability and kindness to others in our lives so that they will reflect it back to us. So hopefully we will have a much smoother week going ahead if we manifest it. So I think that's about it. I hope this resonated with you guys. As usual, thank you for listening to my rambles. I hope I was kind of able to make a complete circle for you watching. If you did resonate with it, or if you liked just kind of watching me sling cards and babble for about 10 minutes, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I try to do these every week, if not every 2 weeks on Sunday. And I am a relatively new, relatively small channel, so bringing any kind of friends in definitely helps me grow and helps us reach more people, being able to kind of bring messages. So I hope you all have a great week going ahead, and until next time, bye.